Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo. There is a phrase that has echoed through centuries of Buddhist practice. A phrase that Nichiren Buddhism declared to be the key to awakening the deepest potential within every human life. That phrase is Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo. At first hearing it may sound mysterious, just a sequence of ancient words from another culture and another time. But in reality, these words describe the deepest law of life itself. They describe the rhythm of the universe. They describe the power that exists within your own life. In the practice of Sun Lotus recovery, chanting Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo is the heart of the practice and the heart of recovery. It is the method through which we transform suffering into wisdom, the method through which we change poison into medicine. But what does this phrase actually mean? To understand it, we must look at each part of the phrase. First, the word Myoho. Myoho means mystic law. Mystic does not mean magical or supernatural. It means something that is difficult to grasp with ordinary thinking. The mystic law refers to the fundamental law that governs all life, the law that allows the universe to exist, the law that produces the stars, the oceans, the forests, and human beings. Everything in the universe is an expression of this law of life. It is the dynamic force that creates and sustains existence. Nichiren Daishonin taught that this same universal law exists within every person. The problem is that most people never realize it. We live our lives reacting to circumstances, fueled by fear, driven by desire, controlled by anger. But the mystic law is deeper than all of these conditions. It is the life force itself. Next comes Renge. Renge means lotus flower. The lotus flower has a very unique characteristic. Unlike other plants, the lotus produces its flower and seed at the same time. Because of this, it symbolizes the law of cause and effect. In Buddhism, cause and effect are not separate. The moment you make a cause, the effect already exists within your life. Every thought, every word, every action creates causes that shape your future. This is why your lives unfold the way they do. Our present life is the result of causes we made in the past, and our future will be shaped by the causes we make today. But Buddhism also teaches something incredibly hopeful. If causes created our suffering, new causes can create our transformation. Through chanting Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, we begin making the most powerful cause possible. The cause for enlightenment, the cause for wisdom, the cause for courage and compassion. Finally, we come to the word Kyo. Kyo means sutra, teaching, or vibration. It refers to the continuous flow of life, the sound and rhythm that connects everything in the universe. Everything in existence is vibrating. The wind moving through the trees, the waves of the ocean, the beating of the human heart. even the sound of your voice when you chant. Kyo represents the connection between your life and the universe. When you chant Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, you are aligning your life with the fundamental rhythm of existence. You are bringing your life into harmony with the mystic law. And finally, we come to the word Nam. Nam means devotion. It means to dedicate one's life. When we chant Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, we are devoting our lives to living in harmony with the mystic law of life. It is a declaration, a commitment, a decision to live with courage, wisdom, and compassion. Nichiren Daishonin taught that every human being possesses Buddhahood within their life. Buddhahood is not something distant or mystical. It is the highest potential of the human spirit, the state of life in which we live creatively, courageously, and harmoniously with the world around us. But in everyday life, this state is often hidden, covered by suffering, covered by fear, covered by what Buddhism calls the three poisons of greed, anger, and ignorance. These poisons create suffering within our lives and throughout society. They create conflict. They create addiction. They create despair. But Nichiren's teaching reveals something extraordinary. Those same poisons can become medicine. The suffering that once seemed like an obstacle can become the very fuel for awakening. This is the meaning of the phrase, changing poison into medicine. When we chant Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, we activate the Buddha nature within our own lives. We begin transforming the negative states of life into wisdom. Anger becomes courage. Despair becomes determination. Suffering becomes compassion. Just like the lotus flower that blooms from muddy water, our lives too can bloom from the difficulties we face. That is why chanting is so powerful. It is not about escaping reality. It's about transforming reality. It's about bringing forth the highest potential within our own lives. And when individuals begin to transform their lives, something else begins to happen. Their families change. Their communities change. Society itself begins to change. Nichiren called this transformation Kozen Rufu, the widespread awakening of humanity to the mystic law of life. A world where wisdom overcomes ignorance, where compassion replaces hatred, where human beings live in harmony with each other and with the planet. That transformation begins with a single person, a single voice, a single chant. Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo. 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 If you'd like to learn more about the philosophy and practice behind this chant, subscribe to Sun Lotus Recovery. Together, we are walking the path from darkness to light, from suffering to awakening, from poison into medicine. Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo.